Hey guys, welcome to a new series. We're going to be playing Guild of Dungeoneering, and I've actually got the game plus the DLCs, so we'll just jump straight into a new slot. I've sort of just been checking the game out so that I can just get an idea.
All across the land they're cheering, oh, to be a Dungeoneer.
I'm not gonna lie,
Fame and glory.
oh goodness. I think I might have to turn the game music down a little, but it's got a little singing. It's lyrical is quite interesting, so got a little bit of a journal, which you probably read while I've been talking, so which is kind of very straightforward. So it's a very nice, cute little sort of like pencil drawn aesthetic. And so we need to hire some Dungeoneers, so let's build a barracks. Yes, so we'll put the barracks on the left. New Dungeoneer, right, which is a chump.
The one that's always left behind, the solitary lump, the pawn who's fodder for the grind, the sorry little chump.
Yeah, so there'll be some interesting dialogue. I'm not quite sure when I should be talking between them, but we'll eventually figure things out. So I'll play your first turn. It's easy, why? Yeah, thank you. So the objective is to defeat 3 monsters. So this is kind of like a... I don't even know how to describe it, but it's probably easier just to play the game, see what happens. And alright, so here, this is kind of the battle system, which, you know what, we'll just take a nice lucky hit, and then we'll take it from there. This is just a rubber ducky. What harm could a rubber ducky do? We'll just punch once, because he takes 1 damage, I deal 1 damage, and we're good to go. So it's okay, choose your loot, and this loot basically adds additional cards to your deck, so it's kind of a way of upgrading your character throughout the game. What I've noticed is that the characters don't really have like stats that you can sort of boost, so but for now, okay, so let's build a mysterious fountain. We'll just put a giant bat in there, and then yeah, we'll put a corridor here as well. Alright, and then alright, so he's just gonna move to the mysterious fountain. We're gonna fight a giant bat, and then it traits learner 1 HP if in a dead end. Okay, that's definitely something we should keep in mind for later. So drain the damage. We'll just go for a lucky hit, because he's not gonna... Ah, okay. I incorrectly assumed that they cannot gain more than their maximum HP, so that's definitely something a little interesting to learn in this first run. So, one of the main complaints about this game I've seen so far is that it can be a little grindy. So, but that's pretty much why I picked this game, which is it's mainly because what I was doing with Dungeoneering before was that we'll just go for that. What I was doing with Dungeoneering before is that I was just taking it as an opportunity to do some vlogging at the same time, just to talk about what's going on in my life, that kind of thing. So let's see, we'll go for a couple. Alright, and we just gotta fight 1 more monster to win, so it looks like he's gonna be traveling that way, so we'll just chuck some silver coins in here, and we'll just end turn, and just make things a bit quick. And a nasty rat, okay, good. Alright, so claw 1 hit, we'll just hit him with a fire blast. And then, yeah, so I feel like with the grindy game that is kind of just very straightforward to play, is probably... It's a game that's good for me just to randomly talk about a random topic while playing the game, because it's like right now I don't need to think too much, because already in my head I've already sort of just figured out what I'm gonna play. And in terms of strategy is kind of not so much a big deal. So we've defeated 3 monsters, and then
You, young Dungeoneer, you stood your ground and acted very brave. But how long before you feel the fear?
Fear?
And how long before you're in your grave?
Yeah, totally creepy. Alright, so that's pretty much it. And then now that we've got some gold, which is now stars down here, we can actually expand our guild. We can actually, like, say we can get a new person. So let's see, blacksmith. No, this is loot. Might magic. Let's get a mime, or no, let's get an apprentice. That means we pretty much get like a magician kind of person. So I think it's... what we'll do is that on the left is that,
A practical
yeah,
student who's always prudent, yet very pretentious and conscientious. Another nuisance for our amusement. I give to you An apprentice.
Why, thank you. I do wish this game had subtitles though. Just quickly check the options. Yeah, this... For those who don't know, I'm hard of hearing, so sometimes when the voice is kind of all gravelly like that, it's a bit difficult to actually figure out, like, yeah, it's a bit difficult to figure out what they're saying. So okay, now we got to defeat the Rat King. Now, do we go with an apprentice or with a chump? Now, I think. What do I want to say here? There are certain classes that are good against certain monsters, but that's sort of something I need to figure out eventually, and so that's not something I'm gonna worry about too much. So here we need to defeat the Rat King, but we still need to defeat monsters along the way so that we can actually get some levels. So we're just gonna put a nasty rat there, and then there's 5, and then I think with that we'll just end turn. Alright. Oh no, the majestic nasty rat, a fine specimen too. Go, oh man. I need to put a guy or a girl, I don't even know. Okay, so... Yeah, we'll just go there with... Okay, looks like I've got a spam email, thank you. That's okay, so... If successful, Emily discards. So, the one thing here is that he's doing all physical damage at the moment, but as an apprentice, I can only block magic damage, so... If he's gonna discard that, then... You know what, we'll just go with the fire shield for now. Chances are this apprentice may die. Which is kind of a shame, but what can you do? Alright, so we'll just keep bashing away at this guy. Hopefully we get something. Okay, so this happens first. So we'll take the fire shield first while he hits me. And so this little zap with the thunder icon means that I get the hit first. So we'll do just that. And save ourselves for a bit more. Okay, so straight jacket, repel, rekindle. I think we'll go for rekindle, because the healing is nice to have in the deck. So okay, what do we have next? We've got a room. Now we definitely want to keep going around. Like we want to keep fighting monsters. We want to keep collecting loot. We want to pretty much do all that. So now, do I want to put a nasty rat, which we've got one here, or do I want to put a gnoll in there? I think we'll just put a nasty rat in there. Just keep it easy, and then maybe we'll just get a chance to have some pick of our loot. That must be some different language a man just said. Traits talented, starts with fire 1. Okay, so we'll go away fire shield. We'll save the zap. But the good thing now is that since we have more HP, we can kind of just keep shooting stuff at him, and yeah. So for if you haven't, since I haven't hovered over it, that little shield means that the attack is unblockable. So it's pretty straightforward, really. So we'll just keep bashing at him, and then until if successful enemy discards. Let's say we discuss the intuition. But yeah, in hindsight, next time it's definitely better to have to use the chump in this kind of dungeon, because the chump does physical damage, the chump can block physical damage, and then yeah, so definitely we want to get something that can defend against physical damage. Do I want to get a twig or the wooden stool? I think the wooden stool might be easier. Just many more I'm looking for physical defense, so that's why I'm not going to worry about it too much for the time being. So we'll put this in here. We'll we'll put that there. Silver coins. Okay. Alright, so this is kind of gonna keep going a bit more. Bite. Okay, we'll hit it. We'll smack him with fire blast. Yay, more damage. Alright. So, as you can tell, so this is neurotoxin, and since we don't want any discards to be discarded, we'll just block it basically. So that's kind of the main idea. So we'll just go with fire shield. This one's unblockable, so that they point to just really go with the bash. So claw. Now we can use bash. Then that's blocked, and then we get some extra damage, and then we'll just zap him for the kill. So yeah, all in all, it's a fairly simple, fairly straightforward system, which you don't really have to think too much about. So twink, slam, or do I want to buy the shirt? Okay, 1 physical damage, quick draw a card, +1 starting hand size in battle, but it already replaces a weapon that I don't have. So I'm gonna go for the twig, and we just need a body to complete our gearing up. So for now, these guys moving up. I don't think we really need to. We'll just put this here, and then we'll just end our turn. Alright, so hopefully he gets another level, and then, yep, we'll just keep shooting at him, and then, yeah, so, again, very simple, but most of the reviews are saying it's also fairly grindy, which, for some people might be kind of a problem, so it's definitely one of those things you need to be aware of, at least when, you know, like, before you buy this game, really. And, yeah, but on the plus side, the fact that is so simple is that you can just kind of play it in the background. It's not like it's alright. The weapon, no. We've got a head. We've got a copper. Is this useful? I want to keep those. So this paper crown any better? Yeah, paper crown is actually slightly better in my opinion. So we'll just quickly go with that. Alright. He's going up there. So we'll just put a gold coin here. Yeah, let's put a rat man here, and then we'll just end turn. Alrighty, I've got lots of cards now. So hit bar 2, and then -1. So gosh, I don't actually know what to do. We'll just go in. What a coincidence. Okay, so by holy, this can't be blocked, so we'll just go for the zap, as much as I hate to actually play it because the other 2 cards weren't all that useful. So the strike, we'll just block 1 and then just gain 1 health, and then hopefully we'll have some better cards coming up. Okay, now this is good for the headbutt because he gets 1 damage, I don't get any damage. Alright, anger, yeah, we'll just kill you with fire blast. So, obviously this first episode will be sort of, I'm just talking more about, okay, I want a body item. Excellent. Now, I've got a whole bunch of equipment, so it looks like I'm fairly good to go. So, okay, so we just need to trundle through. So I'm not gonna waste any time. We're just gonna kill this guy, and then we're gonna head straight to the Rat King. Oh golly! All right, headbutt. May as well go for sparks. I do apologize if I've made some bad plays, for example. So if it discards 1, we may as well just draw 1 card in return. So I'm not gonna worry about that too much. He's gonna bite. He's unblockable. So we'll hit him with a flame lash, and then we'll hit him with the zap next turn. So nothing much to worry about. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I actually like sort of just really simple, sort of like pencil-ish aesthetic, and it's just cute. There's no other way I could say it, really. What is this? This is actually quite interesting. If successful, +1 magic each turn. Yeah. Okay. Alright, hope. Massive gem. We'll put the massive gem there, and we'll just end the turn. Alright, Rat King, you're mine. You will... Okay. Good grief, who leaves a massive gem just sitting on the ground like this? Well, I just did. Oh man, you're very welcome. So slam... Actually, no, I should have gone for fire blast. Probably not that much of a big deal, but... yeah. Alright, so I'm already doing more damage. Nothing much to think about. Fairly straightforward. Charge. He's gonna block 1, so... Alright, so headbutt. Yeah, we'll just zap him and then... So, all in all, we win. Our man survives. And we still get the gem as well, don't we? Okay.
Do you have any decency, I wonder? Like the Ivory League of Explorers. Instead you pillage and plunder and rip everything asunder. You're just a reckless bunch of marauders.
That's the end of the dialogue, hopefully. So... Alright, trophy room. Let's put it up here.
caught up in all this doom and gloom.
And yeah, if we go exploring, we'll see some new stuff. Actually, I did not. Did I even read this Magic of a Magic Wall with those in this?
To be found and treasure in store. But what's the point? You're all hit and miss. It's so plain to see. You're not cut out for this.
So yeah, it looks like we've opened up a bunch of new areas. So yeah, and then of course I'll figure out what I want to build in the next episode. But for now, for those who are sort of just watching this episode for kind of a review sort of thing, that's pretty much the skinny of it. As far as I know, there will be more interesting monsters coming up later, and there will be more interesting dungeons coming up later as well. But as far as I understand it, this is sort of the very basic, very general gameplay. So for me, certainly worth giving it a go if you want a time killer, or you want something to play that doesn't require a lot of thinking, that you can play while watching a video. So yeah, it's a so-so, but for me, definitely there are time waster games that, you know, I like to play every now and then. So it should be cheap enough, but some people will probably want to wait for a discount sale to actually pick it up. So again, this is just the first look. I'm still on the fence as to whether I would recommend it to you. It's really depending on what kind of person you are and what kind of niche this game kind of feels. So yeah, if you're someone who's looking kind of like a time waster sort of thing, then yeah, maybe it might be worth considering. But otherwise, there are probably better games to play. But for now, while I'm enjoying this, I will be playing Guild of Dungeoneering, and then I'll be doing a series on it. So with that, thank you for watching, and I will see you.
Swimming in pools of gold.
Oh boy.
This is the Guild of Dungeoneering. All the monsters keep appearing. Oh, to be a Dungeoneer. Whose stories will be told.
You know what's great is I'll see you on the next video.
Something's coming, girl.